yo.
What's up?
In the third quarter, 26 points, man.
I'm in practice.
I only averaged 22, but I'm in the running for rookie of the year though. Number one.
I'm not. I wasn't when they showed it, dude. They had Zion killing it.
Yeah, I'm killing Zion right now.
Yeah, I will. Because I be killing it. I be dropping so many points. And then
I only averaged like 26. He was at 21
once
ish.
I start, I don't even start yet. So once I make this 20,
You'll be starting around 20, 25. Mm-hmm. 30, I got a new contract.
they starting you off that 1 year deal.
At 30, they was like, oh, you're a star now.
Yeah.
He came into the league harder than we did too, though. Remember, I didn't put my coin up until the combine. I should have put my coin up at the very beginning. My record is fucked up now, bro.
Why?
I fucking lost so many games.
What in Park?
Ugh. I'm like 3 games back. I was like 27 games up.
What? Yeah, I went on a run a few days ago. I'm like just positive.
You need to get the crew back out there so we can go back on that 20 game.
What do you got, Chosen? You got a big man? Nah, then we fuck. We ain't going out. We'll get trash. Yeah, you got. It's about that glass cleaner lockdown, dude. They can still shoot.
Oh
But
no.
nah, you want a glass cleaner lockdown, bro?
Nah, they weak.
Nah, dude, they can still shoot threes.
Yeah, fresh
Fresh
niggas suck.
ass.
Fresh is vicious. He's crazy. Last minute lockdown just don't got the like can't really do nothing on the outside with the ball. They're not like an offensive threat.
Dude, no, dude. I was playing against one, played with one, bro. Dude, he greened every shot.
I mean that was him, but for the most part you're not gonna get them. We're going basically off the average, not the best last minute lockdown. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with the average last minute lockdown gonna be, and they're not gonna be that dominant. Now the greatest ones will be for sure, but the greatest ones of all of them are gonna be dope.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude. He was nice, dude. I was like, what?
I played a slam that I couldn't keep up with. It was like, what the fuck? And I can keep up with anybody. I need to go get some food.
Yeah, when you're on badges, why does it say potential? Why is it so low for me on certain shit?
Oh what? Oh your badges?
Like, yeah, you know how you pick a badge to focus on?
You know, when you get your badges, it has potential badge. That's as many upgrades as you get.
No, not. Oh yeah, but it says like Kurt. I guess that's where I'm at in it.
Yeah, when it says potential, that's how many upgrades you have in that particular.
No. It's something different. It's like you
Um,
gotta see it. It's when you're in your practice.
in practice.
Yeah, you know how you can pick out of the four and then it gives you a list of like
Yeah.
subtopics for
Mhm.
what things.
Mhm.
On the right, before when you're going to pick your badge, it says like potential and shit.
Hmm. I gotta look at it when I get it.
So when you go into practice, you got your four badges you can pick from,
Right.
and on the right side of that, there's a little like
A chart.
line. Yeah, a little chart that has
Yeah.
like, and it says your potential. I don't know what
What's
the fuck all that shit means.
That's just showing.
how?
That's just showing you
How far you
how
are?
full you can get your badges.
I don't know.
Oh, you talking about the little gray mark?
The gray mark, shooting badges. Once you reach your potential to there, you can just keep switching. You can go to your badges anytime and switch. Like, let's say steady shooter's not working for you. You can switch that to like quick draw.
I know all that. It's something different. You
I know
niggas
what you're
gotta
talking
see
about
it.
now. He's talking about when he's going in and he's picking his workouts for practice and that little chart and it has like a little picture potential, but it has a little mark, like a little area. That happens if you reach your full potential. That's how much you can get in each particular area. Like when you go and look at your practice, it says potential and it has like a little box that's like above what you've already accomplished. And once you reach that potential, that box fills in. She like fucking with a nigga with potential. Damn, Antonio Brown ain't got nowhere to play.
What
Great
you prefer,
validation.
yo? Blunts or papers?
I smoke blunt.
That's also because you black. This is a bias. This is a bias.
I don't think so.
Nigga, it's like white people smoke papers, black people smoke blunts.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Nah, I think
That's how it
it's
is around here, yo, in this white
yeah.
suburban area.
That might be it for like a certain geographic,
Yeah, I guess.
but not like you know
A
what I
hundred
mean.
percent, 100% true statement. Don't get me wrong, but
Depending on where you're from, depends on to me if you smoke blunts. A lot of my Cali niggas smoke fucking papers. Niggas. Period.
yeah, I smoke a lot of only young people smoke Dutchers and shit. Like I smoke them, you know, but I only smoke them once in a while because it's not. I don't want to go spend $1 every time I gotta smoke a fucking Dutch, you know.
You
Just
smoke
smoke two
bowls?
Dutches. Yeah, I got two bowls right now just so I can smoke inside, and then I just roll papers.
Yeah. I roll blunt. I barely hit my bong bowl or anything else.
Yeah, I be doing it to save weed because my girl, so I can smoke with my girl and get her stoned and then fuck.
Yeah, I don't try to say weed.
Yeah, I be trying to save weed. I ain't got tons of money to spend, so just to smoke throughout the day, I'll smoke my bowl. You feel me? And then when I go with her, I'll smoke the papes and Dutchies and shit. But I just smoked a joint to the face, just like in the morning. Well, oh yeah, you be moving it though. Yeah, I just got some fire for cheap. Yo, I was talking to some dude yesterday, and he was like, he was like talking about making brownies, and he was selling something that was an edible for $50 a pop. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Who's gonna buy that? I'm like, dude, that's a terrible way to sell. He probably didn't even sell because he was telling me he was buying weed, dude, and all he was giving me was how much he spent. He didn't give me the weight of the weed, you know? When you ask someone how much weed they bought, they go by the weight, you know? They don't tell you the price. That's how you know someone smokes or not. And they're saying, yeah, I got $140 worth of weed. What the fuck does that mean to me? I want to know how much you actually got. Because that's what matters. I don't care if you got $140 worth of weed. I can give you a quarter for $140. You feel me? I can rip you the fuck off for $140. He was like, yeah, I bought $140 worth of Fruity Pebbles. I'm like, dude, so how much is that? I'm like, did you buy half? I'm like, he's like, I just got a big bag of weed. Yeah, he had no clue what he was talking about. I think the nigga snitched too. He was saying about how he got ran down. And nigga only got one felony out of it. Like, come on. Nigga sounded stupid. Straight.
Oh, beat the heat.
That's what you got with the no sir. Wait, you got?
What? Someone just asked you that?
No, I'm saying if somebody says some shit like that, that's when you tell them no sir.
Oh yeah.
You can't tell you how much you got.
Yeah, right. You never say how much you got. You just say, I got what you want. You know them.
Right.
I got it. You tell me what you want, and then I'll see.
If I ever did start smoking again, I'm hauling that Trent. I'm not fucking with nobody else.
Yeah. Trent ain't got bad prices, to be honest. If he got some good weed, he ain't got bad prices, what he was telling me.
I know what I'm getting.
Yeah. Like, with my dude, like, I'm paying 30. So, I'm paying 30 an eighth. With all my connects. Sometimes I get shitty weed, you know? Sometimes I get, like, headies, and sometimes I get good weed. Like, right now, I got 2 different strains of some good weed. From the same dude, back-to-back days. Like, I picked up an eighth. What is today? Wednesday? I picked up an eighth Monday, smoked that. And then picked up an eighth Tuesday.
I don't even know what an eighth look like. It's in the bag no more.
Yeah, I'm shit. I wouldn't either if I was moving. Shit. I just got
Usually I can grab an eighth out and put it right in there, but sometimes it depends on the weed now. Like, it's like,
yeah,
shit.
it depends on the weed, if it's fluffy or dense buds.
I got some gelato and some cookies real quick. I'm about to slug one of them.
To be honest, like, that was one thing that was my problem. I never cared about what kind of weed name I got, yo.
Oh, yeah. I've been involved
Because,
with
you
this
know,
thing for a while.
when I was picking up, my dude would never tell me what weed it was.
Where the fuck is my shirt?
You know what I mean? Like, 5 years ago, niggas were just handing out weed.
5 years ago, I had the names.
You had names there. Names were starting to come up. I remember 5 years ago, dude, I was just getting some fire.
5 years
Dude,
ago, not that long, bro. That's not long ago. 5
But
years
it
ago,
is
hold
the
on.
weed quality, dude. The weed quality went so down. for my area in 5 years, and the prices dropped half. The prices dropped half in 5 years, bro. It went from $50 an eighth, bro, to now $30 an eighth. Like, hold on, yo. Yeah, what's up, baby?
It's still 40 out here.
What was it 5 years ago? Yeah. 60.
That's like 10. 5 years ago, it's about 50, 45, 50. Because you got to think 5 years ago was just 2015, bro.
You send me a picture now.
That wasn't that long. You know what I'm saying? It was just 2015. You think about like 2010 type shit.
Are you showing skin?
So I'm saying, like when I was in college, maybe, nigga, that's 10 years ago. That is 10 years. That's over 10. Damn. Fucking old ass nigga.
That don't matter. Fuck it.
That was over 10 years ago, bro. Nigga graduated in 09. From fucking college. Ain't that some shit? Yo, you watch Ballers?
This week.
You watched the last episode, bro?
Hold on, baby. Yeah, let me ask you a question real quick.
That shit was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You just seen what happened. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Yo, Trent.
What?
How much does a gram of wax go for out there then?
Wax? I don't buy grams, bro. I sell grams for like 50.
50 straight? Alright, so the price, that's one thing the price never dropped in, is wax.
The grams used to be 100.
What? It used to be 100 out there 5 years ago?
I don't know, way long. I don't know about 5 years ago, maybe even less than that for wax.
Really?
Hell yeah, grams has always been expensive for this out here.
What?
But
dude, out here 5 years ago, dude, I was getting ounces for 800. So I was paying around like 33 a gram.
Oh yeah, I get an ounce for cheaper than that.
Yeah, but I can't believe niggas were paying 100 a gram. That's why no one was smoking it. You ready to slam someone with it, that's why.
I smoke it when I want to smoke it, but I don't be smoking like that anymore. As far as wax and shit.
I just heard 2K talking about weed.
Yeah, I'm about to start smoking this weed, bro. You at the park, or you finishing up a career game or something? I gotta make one limitless 3-pointer while playing career game, playground game, pro-am game, or in the cages. I ain't even been this year. What they look like? Little 6-7 courts or whatever it is.
Yo. Yeah, that's nutty that grams were 100, dude, because back like 5 years ago, bro, I
was making the wax fucking.
I was making wax too. I made it in my bathtub before, bro.
Yeah, I was making wax in 07, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit ain't. Fuck yeah. I was going to cannabis cups, fucking California, Amsterdam, Canada. Yeah, my niggas was going them shits in 07.
Alright. So,
yeah, I can't hear you. You niggas is probably still in school.
You were about to, you were still making BHL?
No, we was doing we had a wax press, bro. What?
Oh, you were doing presses back then?
Hell yeah.
What? Niggas just started with the BHO like a few years after that?
BHO was after was a cheaper way to do it if you couldn't
Oh,
afford
that's.
a press machine. The press machine back then was like two bands.
Yeah, that's why BHO came out.
Yeah, our press was like 1700.
Yeah, I see them now. They're so expensive for even a small one.
Yeah, they're like 500 though, and I'd buy that shit all over again. Me and my man was about to buy a new one for 600, brand new. It was like Dr. Press or something, Mr. Press.
But the problem is you're only buying it for personal use.
You know, I mean, you're only buying it for as much as you want to press. Like with that one, you could press
Yeah,
out
but dude,
like
you
a.
gotta understand, you're only pressing if people want to buy it and press. You're only pressing if people, but you're not making a big quantity of it. So it's not really enough to sell because you're pressing so much weed all the time, where not enough people are buying that much wax, so it doesn't really make up for your profit.
It depends on your market. Like if when you're in DC, bro, some niggas only want concentrates. And some niggas
Really?
don't want anything to do with a flower anymore. It's too cancerous. It's too combustion.
Concentrate fell off hard, dude. No one has concentrate no more.
I mean, wax is a concentrate. It's all concentrated THC.
Yeah, yeah, I'm talking about like actual wax, but they have pens. Pens are going crazy around here because they're so easy to smoke,
That's a concentrate.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just talking about like the actual wax form, like debbing.
Yeah. Well, we had wax. We had uh, uh, what they call hash, keef,
Yeah,
all that
I
shit.
never really had hash. Hash never really came around. My dad gave me like
Oh, hash
two
is the
grams of it
shit.
before.
I
Yeah,
buy
my
like
dad gave
hash
me.
more than wax for real.
Nah,
For real, let me tell you why. Because hash is 100% acidic. When you start going with the
I
wax, you
never.
get the
How'd you
flavors.
smoke it? How'd
What
you
you mean?
smoke it?
I got dabbed. I used to roll it in worms. I did whatever I wanted.
Yeah, I only smoked it in a joint. I never did like the hot press with it with the knives.
That's not how you do it either.
Yeah, you're supposed to put a knife on the
No,
cup and shit.
that's like the fucking no.
That's
That's
the
not
dope fiend way.
yeah, bro. That's like smoking a pipe, a glass pipe with like
How are you supposed to smoke it
bro.
then?
You got bong pieces that go inside the bong, and you light that. You heat that bitch up, and you dab it. You literally dab it on. That's why it's
Oh,
called a
you're
dab.
dabbing. You dab the hash.
Yeah, you dab the hash. You dab all that shit.
I understand the little piece, the little bullhead. I just didn't understand how you were smoking the wax because a lot of people.
Wax,
I
that's
mean the
how I
hash.
smoke
I mean the
wax. Hash,
hash.
hash, I put
Yeah,
inside of blunts a lot.
that's what you did.
Yeah, I used to break down because the hash is just like a powder when you break it down.
Yeah, nah, I had some brown. I had some like brown thick hash, so I had to roll it up in little balls and little worms, and then put it in my joint.
That's hash. That's like in between hash and wax. That's like the goo.
Yeah, it was all right. It was fire though, but I only got that like once. I only
I mean,
smoked
it's
one
fire
fat
because it
ass
tastes
joint of
good
it.
and it's more potent than regular weed, but it really ain't the way.
I like wax though. I like that shit. Gets you ripped.
Well, I'll do whatever I want, but it's like it depends what time it is.
Yeah, and
Like not
what you
necessarily of
got
the
going
day,
on.
yeah, but like what time of the year it is. Like I think in the wintertime I hit more wax than blunts.
Yeah, I think that sounds better.
Be sitting in the crib just fucking blowing wax.
Yeah,
But also
because it's cold.
yeah, and you can get a lot more during that time of year.
Yeah, wax don't really come around. I want to go. I can get my medical card. I want to get it, but it's just a little expensive. I just want to get it for the wax. I can go buy like actual real wax and know where the fuck it's coming from. But it's so expensive.
I
But
can't even get a medical card. You lose your ability to carry a gun.
I can't already carry a gun.
Right, so it's no problem for you. For me, it's a problem. I'm not forfeiting
Yeah, my
my
background already fucked up. They ain't gonna let me carry a gun.
I can't forfeit my right to get some weed.
Yeah, I understand that, and it's also just so expensive, and it fucks up your insurance as well.
It's only $400 at the most down here.
Yeah, it's like 200, 250.
Yeah, it's like 400. Cause you gotta pay like $200 to the doctor,
Yeah, the
$200 for
copay.
insurance and shit, and then whatever the difference is for the
Yeah,
drug,
and then
$100.
and then you get it, and then they got stores around here, but I just don't want to pay that kind of money, you know.
I just found out you can get a medical card right here in Massaponax. It's
Yeah.
right down the street from me.
Yeah, my doctor I go to once a month. My doctor gives out cards
Yeah, that's basically what they doing.
because you can get it for like depression, opioid addiction, anxiety, PTSD,
Migraine.
like. So around here, dude, they're just handing them out like candy for opioid addiction. They're just saying you got one just to get it, you know?
Well, at least that stops you from going to jail with marijuana in your car.
It doesn't though, because if you have like weed that's just in a baggie, it doesn't really cover it.
Well, that's your dumbass fault for running with weed in the bag and put the weed in the container.
And what you're not able to drive with it by a state trooper, right?
You're able to drive, just not under the influence.
That's the problem.
No, it's like this. It's like this. Okay, you could buy some beers, right? You could drive with
Yeah,
the beers in the car, but you can't drive with the open beers in the car, or it's smelling like alcohol in that bitch.
yeah.
So it's gonna be the
All
same. I
right.
can have the weed, but I can't. It can't be smelling like danked out, like burnt marijuana.
It can't be smelling like bud just smoked. It can smell like fresh bud.
Smell like fresh bud all day.
All right. So I should get one. My parents have been pushing me, but I've been like, yo, you know.
Yeah, fresh bud jive. Where you at? Stash. Yeah, I just got in this bitch.
Yeah, I got pulled over. What was it, like a month and a half ago? And dude, I was coming home from work. I just picked up my girl. We were leaving her development, and we were smoking a joint. You know, we just got her. We just lit this bitch up, and a cop's following me, dude. And I make a turn. He pulls me over. It's her. It's the sheriff from across where she lives, across her street. He's like, you guys. Dude, we just put out the joint, yo. We rolled down the window. I sprayed mad cologne real quick just to say fuck it, you know? He's like, the cologne didn't work, yo. He just let us go and said, yo, you guys smoke inside. Because he knew her and he knew me. Because he knew me from my previous convictions of going to court all the time. He seen me, and I talked to him. And then he sees me every day with my girlfriend walking our dogs, you know? So he was just like, my son smokes. He smokes inside though. He's the fucking sheriff, you know?
That's the thing, like, they start not to care about marijuana, bro.
The problem is only the young ones do.
Not really. It's not an
The
age
young
group.
ones, yeah, but a lot of the young cops around, dude, I live in one of the worst counties.
Nigga, I live in the worst county. Not one of them. I live in the worst
No, I
county.
live in, like, same here. Same here. For drugs, it's bad.
Ours is for conviction, period. If you get convicted of anything, you're not getting off here. If you get charged, if they charge you with fucking anything,
Yeah.
it's a 99.8% conviction rate. I mean, 0.02% of motherfuckers get off in court.
Really? That's bad.
It's horrible. That's why they know, like, they make a pride in, like, we're not going to arrest you unless we know you're guilty. Other cops
yeah,
will
around
arrest
here,
you.
dude, around here, the problem is they care too much about weed. Dude, they busted me, what, 5 years ago, dude? And we were just moving we were moving pounds, but.
Yeah, 5 years ago was different. It was bad still 5 years ago.
Yeah, I guess now it's more like appropriate.
Now people tell you that, they smoke. And back then you had to hide it.
Yeah, yo, they busted me moving to 8th, dude. Moving to 8th too, dude. Like, they literally set up a CI to meet me just for an 8th.
And they thought you were doing more than that.
Oh, yeah, and then they raided my crib. Because now they got the proof, and now they can raid my crib, and then they found nothing. They took my little bowl, they charged me with paraphernalia, and left my 3 bongs that were filled.
I ain't never got raided personally, but I had some of my little stash houses get raided.
Yeah, it's all about the young bulls, yo. Like around here, like all the young kids will snitch, like, cause they're all white kids, you know what I mean? They don't want to get in trouble. So when like someone's moving ounces,
So
they
that's the
think it's
point. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody is snitch, right? Then that means they
Yeah.
shouldn't be in this business. They want to get the glory, but don't want to go down for when they get caught.
Yes.
That's the problem. That's the fucked up situation. The guys when we came up, if you was stunting with it
If
or
you
doing
snitch,
it,
if you snitch, you get killed type shit. Now
it's
it's
not
just
even
like,
necessarily get killed. It's just a blackball market. Sometimes you can't kill them. Sometimes you just know you're not good here no more. Nobody else fucks with you. You can snitch today, nigga, and go right back to the hood. Because everybody's what I'm saying, like, well, I would have did the same thing if he was stealing from me, or I would have did the same thing. No, that's not the way it works.
yeah, you know what you were getting into.
Before you got into this, but now somebody's trying to take from you, and you're like, oh, now that they're doing it, nigga, you was doing illegal shit the whole time, but now somebody doing something illegal to you, you want to fucking go ahead and cooperate. Fuck that means.
Yeah, it's like if you rob someone and then someone robs you, and then
Now
you
you,
call the police.
right, get out of here.
It's like, man, you gotta take your loss and move on.
Move the fuck on. That's why they say that it's either dead or in jail, not coming out of jail snitching.
Yeah, it's not go to jail and leave real quick.
Nah.
Like my fucking my boy did some shit. He got caught up. That's how I got in trouble, and he became an undercover dude. And I went in for questioning, and I had my lawyer there in like 30 minutes, and they were saying shit, and they were like reading off all these names. They're like, hey, so do you know this person? This person, this person, this person, and I'm like, wait, what? How do you guys know them? I'm like, if I'm the first person you raided, and I'm the first person you got in here out of me and my 2 friends, how the fuck do you know all these names? You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, so then I thought of it, and then I was like, I don't even know these people, you know what I mean? Because my boy wouldn't even tell me his drug dealers,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, so then I put 2 and 2 together. Remember when my boy got caught up with with having an ounce and no scale on him? Like, how do you get no probation or nothing?
Was it his first time?
No, nigga, convicted felon, fucked up past. Since 13 years old, and he's fresh 18. Like,
Ooh, he's
the
fresh
niggas wanted
18?
him. Yeah.
He ain't caught an adult charge, though. Did you
No, he did, because he might, because, dude, he's got thefts. He's got fucking, stealing a vehicle.
A lot of times. For the record.
Yeah, arrested a lot of times, spent years in juvie.
But you can get your record sealed as a child.
Nah, his record ain't sealed. He was on probation for years after that. Like, his record wasn't sealed. But how do you get caught with
I know niggas who
outs
got
and
with
no scale?
I know niggas got caught with pounds, bro. Get the fuck off.
Yeah, but this nigga, nah, yo. Something sketchy. It was something sketchy, and then we never heard about it again.
I'm too old for that shit. It's about reading the paperwork.
Yeah.
You gotta know the paper. I can't assume a nigga snitch. I can think it, but I'm not gonna spread that word unless I know.
Yeah, my lawyer even showed it, and then like a year and a half later, when I seen my lawyer at court, we just looked it up, and we found out he got caught up in another thing and snitched on the dude he was stealing shit with.
Yeah.
And I was like, this nigga really tried to say I'm a rat, and then we tried running down on him. We ran down on him, and he hid in some closet, and we couldn't find him, and we left. He was at my boy's girl's crib. And yeah, and then he started talking shit and
You out
tried
here?
calling our
Stash.
parents. Shit was funny. Niggas, and he was like one of the people that try to act the most gangster, you know, like Takashi. He was one of them kind of loud niggas, you know.
I know one thing is that I really don't associate with a lot of those people.
What?
Just people of that nature.
Yeah, I understand. I definitely probably shouldn't. I really didn't, you know, but I
Don't play
did.
with no little nigga, man.
I definitely made wrong decisions. Shit, I paid the price for him. At least I ain't got nothing on my record, you know. I got lucky and took this program and got nothing on my record. I would have been fucked, yo. You know. Before I went to court, I think I had seven felonies for distribution. I would
But
have
you
been
was only
smacked.
an 8.
Yeah, but they hit me. We did it multiple times. I served them up multiple times.
Don't matter.
They charged me with each sale was a different incident, so they charged
Alright.
me with a different.
So they have to
So they
have a
charged me
video
each
recording.
time.
They have to have a video recording, an audio
Yeah,
recording.
they got it, bro. They got it.
But if they had a video audio recording, that's different. Because if they
They
don't
were
have the
probably.
drugs or
I
the
think
money
they
no
were
more.
sitting across. They were sitting across the street watching and undercover. Because right where we did it was right in the open. Because my boy, the kid snitched on me. I was like, yo, this dude's sketchy. When he hits me up, when he hands me the money, you hand him the weed. You know? And I'm like, he's living at my crib. He's literally living at my crib. You know what I mean? Like, literally for like 2 months at this point. He's living at my crib. And we're selling mad weed together. You know, I wouldn't think nothing of it. I'm like, all right, he's helping me out, move some weed, you know? And that's how they got me. With the hand-to-hand transaction, you know?
Mm.
Ain't that nutty? And what's even funnier, yo, is I seen the kid the dude that set me up in jail, and he tried to join my program for probation, and he ran the first week. That's the worst part about it. The nigga went back to jail and then ran. Like, why are you gonna be a fucking snitch and then fucking, you know?
So with this big man, he sucks, bro. Falling like a big shot. Mm.
Yeah, man, I don't fuck with no one now. I cut everyone off. That's how you get caught up in shit.
Oh, I gotta hit that, man. Good deep boy. Oh, come on, man.
I'm gonna be at the court right behind you, so when you niggas lose, come over here and get that ass bust.
I'm on with randoms.
Yeah, me too.
Yo. What's good, bro? Say what? My bad, yo. Fantasy football talk. Me too. Fantasy football trying to figure out some shit. Nigga want to try to get Julio. Hell no. Do you got Zeke? No, I'm talking about if you want Julio, I need Zeke. Mm-hmm. Right.